In this quiet moment, as the world around you slows just enough for your spirit to breathe, I draw you here, my beloved child, not by accident, not by coincidence, not by some random sequence of events, but by divine orchestration. I have been guiding you gently, sometimes through whispers, sometimes through storms, sometimes through a longing you could not explain, all to lead you into this sacred moment where your heart becomes still enough to hear me. You have been carrying more than you admit, holding deeper questions than you speak, and walking through shadows you pretend do not touch you. But I see every step, every sigh, every unspoken worry hidden beneath your strength. And I call you now to pause, to come away, to rest in me. For a long time you have been running to meet expectations, running to stay ahead of fear, running to hold together the pieces of your life that feel fragile. But you were never meant to carry this weight alone. From the beginning, I designed you to walk with me, to lean on me, to listen for my voice as your compass and my presence as your shelter. And now in this moment, I draw you close, not to rebuke you, not to overwhelm you, but to remind you, I am here. I have always been here. Closer than your breath, nearer than the beat of your heart. Come to me, my child. Come just as you are, with your worries, your doubts, your exhaustion, your hopes, your fears, and let me speak life into the places that feel empty. For all your life, you have been taught to give thanks in the bright seasons. In the moments when blessings were visible, when prayers were answered quickly, when joy was easy to hold. But now I am teaching you a deeper truth, a truth that only those I love most intensely are invited to learn. It is the holy discipline of gratitude in the midst of grief, thanksgiving in the middle of uncertainty, reverence even when your heart aches. This is the refined worship, the kind that does not depend on circumstances, the kind that reshapes your soul from the inside out. You see, my child, gratitude is not denial. It is not pretending everything is perfect. It is not ignoring pain or suppressing tears. Gratitude is the lens that allows you to see me, even in the shadows. And I know the shadows have felt long. You have walked through seasons where you questioned if I was truly near. You prayed and waited, prayed and wondered, prayed and felt nothing. But even then, even in the silence, I was working in ways hidden from your understanding. There is no suffering you have endured that I have not touched with purpose. No tear you have shed that I have not caught. No loss you have grieved that I have not woven into a greater story. So now breathe slowly, deeply, gently. Let the heaviness on your chest loosen. Let your shoulders fall. Let your spirit exhale. For I am your refuge, not in theory, not in poetry, but in truth. And as you stand at the beginning of this long journey of revelation, this unfolding of truth I have prepared for your heart, I want you to begin here. Remember the times I carried you when you felt too weak to walk. Remember the moments when help arrived at the final second. Remember the prayers answered in ways you did not expect. Remember the unexpected peace that wrapped around you in storms that should have crushed you. Remember the rescue that came just when defeat seemed certain. These memories are not nostalgia. They are your weapons, your proof, your anchor. For the same God who was faithful to you then is faithful to you now and will be faithful to you in every season that awaits you. Bring these memories before me now. Let them rise like incense. Lift them in gratitude, not because your life is perfect, but because I have never abandoned you in any part of it. And as you remember, child, let gratitude soften the grief you carry. You have lost things. You have lost people. You have lost seasons you wished could last forever. You have lost dreams that once felt certain, and I do not diminish any of it. I do not ask you to pretend the pain is small. Your grief matters to me, but I invite you to hold grief and gratitude together. not as enemies fighting for space in your heart, but as companions that keep your soul tender and your faith strong. For gratitude without grief becomes shallow, but grief without gratitude becomes despair. You are meant to carry both, because carrying both is what keeps your heart alive. So speak it now, my beloved. Thank me not only for the victories, but for the strength I gave you in battles you didn't choose. Thank me not only for the blessings, but for the endurance forged in frustration. Thank me not only for the moments of abundance, but for the moments when you survived with almost nothing but faith. For every healed sickness, every last-minute provision, every unexpected peace in the middle of chaos, every door that opened just when all hope felt lost, every burden that lifted when you thought it never would, I was there. I am the God who rescues. I am the God who restores. I am the God who carries. I am the God who finishes the work I begin. And I am the God who never, not for a single heartbeat, leaves your side. So let gratitude rise. Let remembrance anchor you. Let your heart exhale its fear and inhale my peace. Because everything from this point forward, every promise I will reveal, every truth I will unfold, every calling I will awaken, every destiny I will place in your hands, will be built upon this foundation of gratitude, remembrance, and trust. You are safe here with me. You are seen here by me. You are held here in me. And this moment of quiet surrender, this stillness where your soul leans close to my whisper, is where your transformation begins. My child, now that your heart has begun to settle into the quiet and the first layer of heaviness has lifted from your spirit, I can take you deeper into the truth you have struggled to fully believe. You have carried burdens silently. You have wrestled with thoughts that robbed your peace. You have battled fears that tightened around your chest when no one was watching. But I did not draw you here merely to comfort you for a moment. I brought you here to break the cycle that has haunted you for years. I am ready to address the hidden weight, the unspoken battles, the quiet storms inside you that you have tried to outrun. You have lived much of your life trying to be strong for everyone else. You have felt the pressure to appear steady, to appear confident, to appear in control, even when your inner world felt like shifting sand. But my beloved child, hear me with your whole heart now. You were never asked to be the one holding everything together. That role was never meant for you. The weight you call responsibility has slowly become a weight of fear, and the expectations you carry have turned into a silent prison. I am opening the door of that prison now. Come close, closer than before, closer than you have ever allowed yourself to come. For I am about to speak to the part of you that has felt unseen even in rooms full of people. I am about to breathe life into the part of you that has been quiet, numb, exhausted, or resigned. You have been living as if you must constantly earn your place, as if every good thing in your life could slip away if you weren't careful enough, perfect enough, strong enough. But I tell you now, that fear is not your inheritance. That pressure is not your calling. That heaviness is not from me. You have confused your identity with your survival instincts, but I am here to separate what is you and what is fear. Because deep within you, beneath the layers of worry and the history of disappointment, beneath the guarded heart and the memories that still sting, there is a truth that has been waiting for you to finally hear it without resisting. You are mine, not conditionally, not temporarily, not based on performance, not dependent on behavior, not fragile, not revocable, not unstable, not uncertain. You belong to me with a belonging that cannot be undone, a belonging that does not rise and fall with your emotions, a belonging that does not break when you break. You belong to me in a way that hell cannot challenge and the world cannot dilute. And because you are mine, the battles that have worn you down will not define you. The fears that have stalked your peace will not follow you into the future I am preparing. The wounds you carry will not disqualify you. The past will not chain you. The voices that belittle you will not be the voice that shapes you. Breathe, child, And let this truth settle deeper than your fear has ever reached. For so long you have believed that you must fix yourself before coming to me, but I want your rawness, your unfinished places, your trembling soul, your unfiltered truth. I want the version of you that cries in silence. I want the version of you that questions why it has been so hard. I want the version of you that feels overwhelmed by expectations. I want the version of you that feels too broken to be useful. That is the version I call, not the polished one, not the one you show the world, not the one you pretend to be when you're tired of explaining why you're hurting. Come as you are. Come without editing yourself. Come without forcing strength. Come without pretending. For you cannot heal the parts of yourself you refuse to bring into my presence. And there are places in you, deep places, that you have tried to handle alone for far too long. Places you've hidden from others because you feared they wouldn't understand. Places you've hidden even from yourself because the pain felt too sharp to revisit. I am not asking you to reopen wounds. I am asking you to let me heal them. You have learned to live with certain fears as if they were companions. But I did not create you to coexist with fear. You have accepted uncertainty as your normal, but I designed you for a steadiness grounded in me. You have grown used to anxiety tightening its grip around your soul, but I have come to break that grip once and for all. Listen to me now. The fear that has tormented you is not a personality trait. The anxiety that has drained you is not part of your identity. The insecurity that whispers lies is not your truth. These things came to you through experiences, through wounds, through moments where you had to survive, but they are not who you are. You have lived as if the worst could happen at any moment, because life has taught you to expect disappointment before hope. But I am rewriting that expectation. I am rebuilding your internal world. I am replacing reaction with revelation and panic with peace. You have survived long enough. Now it is time for you to live. I know the battles no one else knows. I know the nights where sleep escaped you. I know the thoughts that spiraled out of control. I know the loneliness you carried even in crowded rooms. I know the words you never said because they felt too heavy to speak. I know the grief you hid behind a strong face. I know the guilt you carried for hurting, for doubting, for struggling. And I tell you now, I do not condemn you. I do not grow impatient with your weakness. I do not withdraw when you feel lost. I do not retreat when you fear the future. I do not turn away when you come with trembling hands. I gather you, I hold you, I steady you, I speak over you, I breathe into you, I heal you. Because you are mine and I do not abandon what is mine, let this truth settle deeper than your worry. I am not merely near you, I am with you. And I am not merely with you, I am in you. My presence is not fragile. It does not come and go with your emotions. It does not depend on how good you feel spiritually. My presence is anchored, constant, unshakable, enduring. You fear losing me, but it has always been I who holds you, and I will keep holding you through every unknown path, through every overwhelming moment, through every battle you do not yet see. You have been walking alone in your mind, but in reality, you have never taken a single step without me beside you. Now, my beloved child, let me begin to rebuild the way you see yourself. For the foundation of your peace is not found in changing your circumstances, but in changing your identity. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not a mistake. You are chosen. You are carried. You are purposed. You are strengthened. You are seen. You are loved. You are mine. And nothing in all creation can change that truth. Let this be the beginning of the healing that will transform everything in your life. My beloved child, now that your heart has opened enough to receive the truth of who you are, I must take you even deeper, into the core of your transformation, into the hidden chambers of your soul where the real battle has always taken place. For your greatest struggles have never been about the external circumstances you faced. They have always been about the internal narratives that shaped how you saw yourself, how you interpreted your pain, how you measured your worth, and how you imagined your future. It is time for me to dismantle the lies that have lived inside you for far too long. You have lived many years believing that weakness made you unworthy, that struggle made you less spiritual, that fear made you disappointing. But I tell you now, these were distortions, shadows cast by old wounds, not reflections of my truth. You have judged yourself harshly, far more harshly than I ever have. You have spoken to yourself in ways I would never speak to you. You have carried shame for emotions that were simply human. You have measured your value by standards I never set for you. You have compared your journey to the journey of others, forgetting that I write every story with a unique hand. Hear me now and let these words wash over the deepest layers of your being. Every time you felt unworthy, I called you beloved. Every time you felt weak, I covered you with strength. Every time you felt lost, I stood beside you. Every time you felt broken, I saw your beauty. Every time you felt like a burden, I treasured your presence. Every time you felt invisible, I whispered your name. Every time you felt like failing, I reminded heaven who you are. You have been fighting battles inside your mind that I never intended for you to fight alone. Bring them to me now. Bring the fear that wakes you in the night. Bring the anxiety that wraps itself around your chest. Bring the insecurity that tortures your thoughts. Bring the shame that lingers from past choices. Bring the regret that clings to your memory. Bring the doubt that questions your worth. Bring the exhaustion that creeps into your soul. You have tried to carry these things as if they were part of your responsibility, but they are not. You were never meant to carry fear. You were designed to carry peace. You were never meant to carry anxiety. You were designed to carry confidence. You were never meant to carry regret. You were designed to carry redemption. You were never meant to carry shame. You were designed to carry identity. Let me lift these weights from you. The heaviness you feel is not spiritual maturity. It is spiritual exhaustion, and exhaustion is not your calling. Come closer now, for I am about to touch the part of you that you rarely allow yourself to look at. The part where disappointment settled like dust. The part where past failures built walls. The part where unanswered prayers left quiet wounds. The part where hope slowly dimmed because waiting became too heavy. You have told yourself, it's fine. I'm fine. I've moved on. But you didn't move on. You learned to function with a wounded heart. You became good at surviving, good at pushing forward, good at covering the ache, good at distracting yourself, but not healed. Not whole, not free. But hear me now, my beloved. I am not here to push you to keep going with a wounded heart. I am here to restore the heart itself. I am here to heal what you no longer talk about. I am here to touch the places where you stop praying. I am here to mend what you learned to hide. I am here to resurrect the dreams you buried quietly. I am here to restore the joy you stopped expecting. I am here to breathe life into the hope you no longer dare to hold. You think your heart is too complicated for healing, but I know every corner of it. You think some hurts are too old to matter, but time does not weaken my compassion. You think healing requires understanding, but healing requires surrender. Give me your heart, not the polished version, not the guarded version, not the grown-up, composed, rational version. Give me the childlike heart hidden underneath, the one that learned to fear, the one that learned to expect disappointment, the one that learned that love sometimes hurts, the one that learned to brace itself for bad news, the one that learned that joy rarely stays, the one that learned that safety was fragile, the one that has been waiting its whole life to finally rest. I am not afraid of your fragility. I am not overwhelmed by your wounds. I am not disappointed by your humanity. I am not impatient with your healing process. I am the one who binds up the brokenhearted, the one who restores the wounded places, the one who breathes life into the ashes, the one who makes all things new. And yes, even the things you think are beyond repair. Now listen closely, because I am going to reveal something you have never fully understood. Your pain was never evidence that I abandoned you. Your struggle was never proof that you were weak. Your tears were never signs of failure. Your confusion was never a reflection of your worth. Your battles were never a punishment. Your pain, my child, was preparation. Preparation for compassion. Preparation for wisdom. Preparation for sensitivity. Preparation for depth. Preparation for strength. Preparation for the calling that rests on your life. Preparation for the ministry of healing you will one day carry to others. Your wounds are not disqualifications. They are credentials. The battles you fought in silence will become the places where you carry authority. The struggles that humbled you will become the places where you speak with power. The nights you cried alone will become the places where you comfort the broken. The pain you survived will become the oil you carry. Do not despise your story. It shaped you. It refined you. It deepened you. It prepared you for everything I am about to release into your life. And because you have suffered deeply, you will love deeply. You will see deeply. You will discern deeply. You will walk with me deeply. Come closer, my beloved. I am not finished with you. What feels like brokenness to you is the birthplace of purpose to me. You are being rebuilt from the inside out, not a patchwork repair, but a full restoration, not a temporary encouragement, but a permanent transformation. I am removing the weight of fear. I am breaking the voice of anxiety. I am silencing the lies of insecurity. I am uprooting the seeds of shame. I am restoring the parts of you that were stolen. I am awakening the strength you forgot existed. And soon, the very places where you once felt the weakest will become the places where my glory shines brightest. This is your healing, your rising, your becoming. My beloved child, now that I have begun to heal the places that have ached in silence for so long, I must take you deeper still, into the hidden battlefield of your mind, the place where the enemy has whispered lies for years, the place where your reality has often been shaped not by my truth, but by the echoes of old fears. You have carried mental battles that others could not see, inward storms that left no scars on the outside, but wounded you deeply on the inside. And today I am shining my light into those unseen spaces because you cannot walk into the fullness of your calling while still waging war against shadows that were never meant to rule you. You have lived through seasons where your thoughts turned against you, seasons where every conclusion your mind reached was rooted not in truth, but in fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of disappointing others, fear of not being enough, fear of losing what you love, fear of being abandoned, fear of repeating old mistakes, fear of stepping into the unknown. These fears have whispered louder than my promises at times, and you believe them because they sounded familiar. But familiarity does not equal truth. Many of the thoughts that tormented you did not originate from you. They were planted through wounds, through trauma, through memories you never fully healed from, through lies spoken over you by those who did not understand your worth. Come closer now, child. Let me expose the lie behind those fears. The enemy has tried to convince you that every anxious thought was yours, that every discouraging whisper was your own voice, that every worst-case scenario came from your own reasoning, that every internal attack was simply your personality. But hear me now with clarity. Not every thought that enters your mind is born from your spirit. You have been fighting borrowed battles. You have been wrestling with voices that do not belong to you. You have been treating lies as if they were truth. You have been analyzing fear as if it were wisdom. You have been assuming worry was responsible thinking. You have been believing that heaviness was just part of who you are. But child, this is not who you are. This is not how you were created to live. This is not the mind I gave you. I gave you a sound mind, a steady mind, a clear mind, a peaceful mind, a strong mind, a discerning mind, a protected mind. You have lived too long interpreting your identity through the lens of your fears, but I am resetting that lens today. Come closer, for I am about to reveal something your heart needs to understand. The enemy cannot control your destiny, so he tries to influence your thoughts. He cannot stop what I have spoken over you, so he tries to distort what you believe about yourself. He cannot remove the calling on your life, so he tries to convince you that you are unqualified for it. He cannot silence my voice, so he tries to amplify voices of doubt inside your mind. But today, I take authority over every thought that has stolen your peace, every fear that has been lingering beneath the surface, every lie that has disguised itself as truth, every anxiety that has drained your strength, every voice that has contradicted my promises. You have lived too long under mental warfare, but I am breaking that battle now. Listen carefully, because what I speak next is meant to anchor you for the rest of your journey. You are not your fears. You are not your anxious thoughts. You are not your intrusive feelings. You are not the swirl of what-ifs that overwhelm you at night. You are not the heaviness that comes without warning. You are not the voice that says you will fail. You are not the whisper that says you are alone. You are not the doubt that says you cannot trust yourself. These things are not you. They are attacks against you. And attacks do not define identity. Child, feel my presence surrounding your mind. Feel my peace wrapping around thoughts that used to trouble you. Feel my clarity dissolving confusion. Feel my assurance silencing insecurity. Feel my truth overpowering lies. You have been fighting this battle with human strength, but this is a spiritual battle, and spiritual battles are only won through spiritual authority, and that authority is already within you. The enemy has tried to convince you that your mind is a battlefield he can freely invade. But I declare to you now, your mind is holy ground. Your mind is protected territory. Your mind is under my covering. Your mind is not a playground for fear. Your mind is not a place where lies can take root. Your mind belongs to me. You have prayed for peace many times, but peace is not something I give temporarily. Peace is something I establish. Peace is something I anchor. Peace is something I protect. Peace is something I guard with my presence. Let me rebuild the way you think, brick by brick, truth by truth, light by light. There are thoughts you must release now, not because they are too heavy, but because they are untrue. You are not alone, you never were. You are not abandoned, you never will be. You are not unseen. I have watched over every detail of your life. You are not at risk of losing everything you love. Your future is held securely in my hands. You are not behind. Your steps are ordered. You are not too damaged. You are being restored. You are not fragile. You are being strengthened. You are not failing. You are being shaped. You are not disappointing me. You are growing. Now breathe again, slowly, and let your mind release its grip on fear. For years, your thoughts have been running ahead of your spirit, imagining danger before it arrives, imagining loss before it happens, imagining rejection before anyone speaks a word, imagining disaster because your past taught you to expect pain. But I am rewriting those instincts. You no longer need to brace for impact. You no longer need to prepare for disappointment. You no longer need to anticipate loss. You no longer need to rehearse every possible scenario. You no longer need to analyze every small detail. You no longer need to live on high alert. You are stepping into a new season, a season where your mind becomes a place of rest, a place of clarity, a place of safety, a place of stillness, a place of confidence, a place where fear has no throne and anxiety has no voice. Your healing is not only emotional, it is mental, it is spiritual, it is foundational. I am not just changing how you feel, I am changing how you think. I am not just calming your heart, I am renewing your mind. And soon, you will wake up and realize that the thoughts that once overwhelmed you no longer have power over you. You will see the battlefield for what it is and walk through it untouched. Not because the enemy stopped speaking, but because you stopped believing him. This transformation has already begun. My beloved child, now that your mind has begun to release the lies that once held it captive, I must lead you into a truth far greater still, a truth that will anchor your future, reshape your identity, and redefine the way you walk through every storm that will ever come your way. For the battle you have faced in your thoughts was never about the thoughts themselves. It was about stealing your focus. The enemy feared your focus more than anything you possess, because a focused child of God is unstoppable. And now, I must teach you how to guard that focus, to protect the flame within you, and to align your entire being with my will, so that nothing, not fear, not distraction, not confusion, can pull you away from the path I have ordained. You have lived much of your life pulled in many directions, your mind tugged by worry, your emotions tugged by people, your schedule tugged by expectations, your heart tugged by responsibilities, your spirit pulled toward me, yet weighed down by everything around you. And because of this, you have known moments of clarity, but not consistency, moments of peace, but not permanence, moments of confidence, but not continuation. But hear me now. I am not calling you to moments. I am calling you to a lifestyle, a grounded, steady, unshaken, deeply rooted way of living that cannot be disrupted by external circumstances. Come closer, for what I speak next will require the full attention of your spirit. Your future will not be defined by the chaos around you, but by the clarity within you. You will not walk into destiny by reacting to everything that happens, but by centering yourself in the truth of who I am and who you are in me. Your peace will not come from controlling outcomes, but from surrendering outcomes to me. I am calling you out of reactivity and into intentionality, out of distraction and into devotion, out of insecurity and into identity, out of frantic striving and into focused surrender. For you cannot walk in the fullness of purpose until you learn to walk with a guarded focus, a holy focus, a focus anchored in me alone. My child, listen carefully. The enemy's new weapon against those who begin to grow is always distraction. Distraction is the slow poison that kills purpose. Distraction is the thief that steals years. Distraction is the fog that makes vision blur. Distraction is the weight that pulls destiny off course. Distraction is the counterfeit that looks harmless but drains spiritual strength. You have been distracted by many things, some loud, some subtle, some even good. But good is the enemy of God's best. And in this new season, your greatest battle will not be external, but internal, the battle to keep your eyes fixed on me. Do you feel it already? The subtle pull, the quiet drift, the little things that try to pull your attention away, the scrolling, the noise, the opinions, the expectations, the pressure to rush, the pull of comparison, the weight of perfectionism, the temptation to respond to everything and everyone. Child, everything that fights for your attention is fighting for your destiny. This is why I must teach you the sacred discipline of pruning, cutting away what drains your spirit, removing what distracts your mind, releasing what consumes your energy but produces no fruit. Not all noise comes from the enemy. Some noise comes from a lack of boundaries. Not all burdens come from attacks. Some burdens come from saying yes to things I never assigned. Not all opportunities come from me. Some opportunities come to detour you. Not all relationships are meant for your future. Some relationships belong to old versions of you. Hear me now. A life cluttered with distractions cannot carry a mantle of purpose. Your calling requires focus. Your assignment requires clarity. Your destiny requires discipline. Your identity requires alignment. And I am teaching you now to remove from your life everything that keeps your heart fragmented. For when your focus is divided, your strength becomes diluted. When your attention is scattered, your spirit becomes weary. When your mind is overloaded, your discernment becomes foggy. When your schedule is overcrowded, your purpose becomes buried. Child, I am not calling you to a busier life. I am calling you to a deeper life. A life where your thoughts follow me, your emotions rest in me, your decisions align with me, your pace matches mine, your identity is anchored in me, your confidence flows from me. You will not find peace by controlling your world. You will find peace by focusing your heart. You keep searching for clarity in the external, but clarity is born in the internal. You keep trying to fix everything around you, but what truly needs healing is within you. Come closer, for I must speak now about the dangers of comparison. You have been distracted by the journey of others, comparing your progress to theirs, your timing to theirs, your gift to theirs, your opportunities to theirs. Comparison is a thief of joy and a poison to purpose. You cannot walk confidently while looking sideways. Your story is not their story. Your pace is not their pace. Your calling is not their calling. Your gifts are not their gifts. Your path is not their path. Look at me, only me. For when your eyes remain on me, you will discover your true direction, your true purpose, your true identity, your true pace, your true fulfillment. Stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Stop comparing your private battles to someone else's public victories. Stop comparing your process to someone else's presentation. Stop comparing your growth to someone else's moment. I am not writing a generic story with your name on it. I am writing a divine story uniquely crafted for you. Trust the ink of my hand. Trust the timing of my pen. Trust the pages you cannot yet see. Now listen deeper still, for I must speak about something far more subtle, the distractions of your own thoughts. You have rehearsed old conversations that no longer matter. You have replayed scenarios you cannot change. You have anticipated problems that may never come. You have imagined outcomes that were never mine. You have carried emotional burdens from events already over. These thoughts drain you because they anchor you to what I already freed you from. Release them now, child. Release the mental habits that keep you bound. Release the cycles that keep you anxious. Release the patterns that keep you small. I am teaching you a new way of thinking, a way that aligns with heaven, a way that brings life, a way that produces clarity, a way that reflects who you truly are. You will no longer be tossed by every emotion. You will no longer be shaken by every thought. You will no longer be consumed by every problem. You will no longer be drained by every demand. This is the transformation I am building inside you. A mind anchored in truth, a heart anchored in peace, a spirit anchored in purpose. You will walk with a focus that hell cannot distract and the world cannot disrupt. You will move with clarity even when circumstances are unclear. You will stand with confidence even when the path ahead seems unfamiliar. And you will walk into the fullness of destiny not by striving, but by staying focused on me. This is the foundation of your rising. My beloved child, now that your focus has begun to awaken, now that the fog that once clouded your mind is slowly lifting, I can finally lead you into the truth that lies at the very center of every calling, every purpose, every blessing, every season of your destiny. For all that I have restored in you, all that I have healed, all that I have awakened, all that I have spoken into your spirit has been leading you here to this revelation that will shape the rest of your life. Hear me now, with stillness in your heart, with reverence in your soul, with openness woven into your being, because this truth is not surface level, it is sacred. The greatest gift I give you is not the blessing, not the provision, not the breakthrough, not the protection, not the destiny, not the open doors, not the answered prayers, not the miracles that surround your life. The greatest gift I give you is myself. You have looked for joy in many things. You have looked for fulfillment in success. You have looked for peace and security. You have looked for love in relationships. You have looked for worth in what you accomplish. You have looked for comfort in what you understand. You have looked for identity through the eyes of others. You have looked for purpose in your responsibilities. You have looked for direction in external signs. But child, nothing in this world can contain the joy you were created for. You were created for me. You were created for my presence. You were created for communion with my heart. You were created for intimacy with your Creator. This is why every joy outside of me feels temporary. This is why every achievement eventually loses its shine. This is why every relationship still leaves parts of you longing. This is why every accomplishment eventually fades. This is why even the blessings I give you do not fully satisfy the deepest part of your soul. Because your soul was designed for the infinite, and nothing finite can fill it. Hear me clearly, and let this truth settle deeper than the noise of your world. I did not rescue you to give you a list of tasks. I did not restore you to make you a worker. I did not call you to be merely productive. I did not awaken you so you could try harder. I did not save you just to give you something to do. I saved you because I want you. I desire you. I cherish you. I pursue you. I delight in you. I long for you. I yearn for you. This is the mystery your heart has felt its entire life. Every longing, every ache, every moment of emptiness, every quiet desire for something deeper. Every time you said, "There must be more." Every time your spirit reached for something you couldn't name, you were reaching for me. Child, be still and let this reality touch the center of your being. I am not distant. I am not unreachable. I am not far away. I am not silent toward you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not withholding myself from you. I am closer than your thoughts, closer than your breath, closer than your heartbeat, closer than the feeling of your own soul. I am here. I have always been here. And the deepest desire of my heart is not simply to guide you, but to walk with you, to be known by you, to share my heart with you, to draw you so close that my presence becomes your home and my voice becomes your anchor. You have prayed many prayers asking me for direction, but hear me now. I do not only want to lead your steps, I want to lead your heart. You have prayed for purpose, but your greatest purpose is me. You have prayed for clarity, but the clearest place you will ever stand is in my presence. You have prayed for healing, but the truest healing is found in the nearness of my love. You have prayed for breakthrough, but the deepest breakthrough is intimacy with me. You have prayed for peace, but peace is not something I hand out. Peace is something I am. Come closer still, for I want to reveal something hidden. You have been approaching me with a transactional mindset, as if my presence must be earned through effort, as if intimacy must be achieved by performance, as if closeness requires perfection, as if relationship depends on how well you behave. But hear me, you cannot earn what is already yours. You cannot perform your way into belonging. You cannot pray your way into my affection. It has always been yours. You cannot work your way into my heart. You are already in it. You are not my employee. You are not my obligation. You are not my project. You are not my task to manage. You are not someone I tolerate. You are not someone I merely guide from a distance. You are my child, my beloved, my chosen one, the one I created with intention, the one I dreamed of before you were formed, the one I pursued long before you knew my name, the one I have waited for, not because you were far, but because your heart was afraid to come close. Let me say this clearly, so clearly that every doubt inside you bows to this truth. I want you, not your perfection. I want you, not your performance. I want you, not the version of yourself you think you must become. I want you, right now, exactly as you are, with every weakness, every flaw, every fear, every insecurity, every wound, every question, every unfinished part of your story. My child, you have confused me with people, but I am not like people. People grow tired. People lose patience. People misunderstand. People withdraw. People change their minds. People forget. People can be inconsistent. People can love based on conditions. I do not. My love does not fluctuate. My presence does not come and go. My desire for you does not fade. My affection does not weaken. My nearness does not depend on how well you are doing. My commitment to you does not waver. You are safe with me. Safe to feel, safe to rest, safe to be honest, safe to let go, safe to seek me, safe to grow slowly, safe to belong deeply, safe to come closer than you have ever come before. Now listen, because this is where everything changes. You will never feel enough until you learn to simply be with me. You will never feel whole until you learn to sit in my presence. You will never feel secure until you learn to root yourself in my love. You will never feel fulfilled until you drink from the well of my nearness. When you seek me for my gifts, you leave still thirsty. But when you seek me for me, you leave overflowing. And that overflow is what transforms your entire life. So come away with me. Step out of the noise, step out of the pressure, step out of the rush, step out of striving, step out of fear, step out of all that distracts you, and come sit with me. Not to receive, not to achieve, not to impress, not to perform, not to produce, but simply to be loved. This is the beginning of the deepest intimacy you have ever known. My child, now that your heart has begun to open, now that the truth of my nearness has started to sink beneath the surface of your thoughts, I must take you deeper into the realm where destiny is either strengthened or stolen. For what comes next in your journey will not be shaped by your strength, your intelligence, or your discipline, but by your focus. Yes, your focus. For the next season before you is glorious, but it is also delicate. And the greatest threat you will face now is not the darkness. It's not the attacks. It's not the wounds of your past. It's not the mistakes you've made. It's not the enemies who rose against you. The greatest threat is distraction. Child, listen closely. Let every word settle into you like oil on dry ground. For when the enemy cannot destroy your destiny, he will distract you from it. And when he cannot take from you what I have given, he will attempt to drain the focus needed to walk in it. This is why I am drawing your attention now, with urgency, with love, with clarity. The battle for your destiny is the battle for your attention. Where your eyes go, your life follows. Where your focus rests, your future forms. Where your thoughts linger, your heart gravitates. You have wondered why certain frustrations suddenly rose up, why certain conflicts appeared without warning, why your peace was challenged in unexpected ways, why your energy felt drained without explanation, why small things began to feel overwhelming. Child, these were not random. These were distractions, sent strategically, not because you were weak, but because you were advancing. Understand this deeply. Distraction is the enemy's most effective weapon when you are closest to breakthrough. And you, my beloved, are closer than you think. So hear me, and let these next words anchor you. You must guard your focus like a treasure. You must protect your attention like a sacred flame. You must treat your mind as holy ground, because what grows there shapes every step of your life. Let me show you where distractions try to enter. Distraction will come through comparison. When you look at someone else's journey and begin questioning your own, comparison is the thief of clarity. It pulls you out of alignment and makes you doubt the very path I crafted uniquely for you. Distraction will come through noise, opinions, arguments, controversies, the constant swirl of voices that demand reaction but bear no eternal fruit. Distraction will come through old wounds, trying to reopen themselves to pull you backward into pain you've already healed from. Distraction will come through busyness, filling your days with endless activities so that your spirit becomes too crowded to hear my whisper. Distraction will come as subtle exhaustion, the kind that makes you too tired to pray, too tired to believe, too tired to hold on to the vision I gave you. Distraction will come through opportunities. Yes, even good ones that are not God ones. Things that look appealing but pull you away from what is truly appointed for you. Distraction will come through emotional turbulence. When the enemy tries to stir up feelings that lead you away from peace, so that you react out of fear instead of responding out of faith. And distraction will come through people, some well-meaning, some unaware, some carrying weights that are not yours to carry, drawing you into battles that do not belong to your purpose. Child, hear this with clarity. Not everything that demands your attention deserves it. Not everyone who pulls on your heart should have access to your focus. Not every opportunity is sent by me. Not every battle is yours to fight. Not every opinion is yours to absorb. You must now step into the holy discipline of pruning, of saying no without guilt, of protecting your purpose with spiritual ferocity, of choosing the essential over the urgent, of choosing what aligns over what distracts, of choosing my voice over every other voice in your life. Because the path before you is narrow, sacred, intentional, and deeply anointed. And the only way to walk it faithfully is to walk it focused. Let me tell you a secret of the kingdom. A scattered mind cannot carry a divine assignment. A divided heart cannot sustain clarity. A distracted soul cannot walk in destiny. But a focused spirit, a heart anchored in me, a mind fixed on what is eternal, becomes unstoppable. This is why I am pruning your life, not to limit you, but to strengthen you. This is why I am removing certain people, not to isolate you, but to protect you. This is why certain doors closed, not to punish you, but to redirect you. This is why some habits lost their appeal, because they no longer fit the version of you that I am shaping. This is why disruptions came, because distractions had to die before your destiny could live. Do not fear this pruning. Do not fight it. Do not cling to what I am removing. Do not mourn what I am cutting away. A wise gardener cuts branches not because they are bad, but because they steal strength from the part meant to bear fruit. And child, you are entering a season of fruit. Fruit in your purpose, fruit in your relationships, fruit in your gifts, fruit in your spirit, fruit in your calling, fruit that lasts. But to bear such fruit, you must be focused on what truly matters and let everything else fall away. So come closer and hear the command of heaven spoken over your life. Fix your eyes on me, not on the opinions of people, not on the storms around you, not on the thoughts that worry you, not on the lies that haunt you, not on the noise of the world, not on the shadows of your past, not on the uncertainty of the future. Fix your eyes on me. For when your eyes are on me, you walk above the waves. When your eyes are on me, fear loses its grip. When your eyes are on me, clarity rises like morning light. When your eyes are on me, your steps become steady. When your eyes are on me, your heart becomes unshakable. When your eyes are on me, your destiny accelerates. Child, everything begins with where you look. Your gaze is your compass. Your focus is your foundation. Your attention is the key that unlocks your next season. So guard it, protect it, fight for it, honor it, because your future depends on it. And I, your father, your shepherd, your defender, your beginning and your end, will walk with you every step of the way as you learn to fix your gaze on what is eternal. Now breathe and let this truth settle. You are stepping into focus, and nothing will stop what I have. My child, now that your heart has begun to open, now that the truth of my nearness has started to sink beneath the surface of your thoughts, I must take you deeper into the realm where destiny is either strengthened or stolen. For what comes next in your journey will not be shaped by your strength, your intelligence, or your discipline, but by your focus. Yet, your focus for the next season before you is glorious, but it is also delicate. And the greatest threat you will face now is not the darkness. It's not the attacks. It's not the wounds of your past. It's not the mistakes you've made. It's not the enemies who rose against you. The greatest threat is distraction. Child, listen closely. Let every word settle into you like oil on dry ground. For when the enemy cannot destroy your destiny, he will distract you from it. And when he cannot take from you what I have given, he will attempt to drain the focus needed to walk in it. This is why I am drawing your attention now, with urgency, with love, with clarity. The battle for your destiny is the battle for your attention. Where your eyes go, your life follows. Where your focus rests, your future forms. Where your thoughts linger, your heart gravitates. You have wondered why certain frustrations suddenly rose up, why certain conflicts appeared without warning, why your peace was challenged in unexpected ways, why your energy felt drained without explanation, why small things began to feel overwhelming. Child, these were not random. These were distractions, sent strategically, not because you were weak, but because you were advancing. Understand this deeply. Distraction is the enemy's most effective weapon when you are closest to breakthrough. And you, my beloved, are closer than you think. So hear me, and let these next words anchor you. You must guard your focus like a treasure. You must protect your attention like a sacred flame. You must treat your mind as holy ground, because what grows there shapes every step of your life. Let me show you where distractions try to enter. Distraction will come through comparison. When you look at someone else's journey and begin questioning your own. Comparison is the thief of clarity. It pulls you out of alignment and makes you doubt the very path I crafted uniquely for you. Distraction will come through noise, opinions, arguments, controversies, the constant swirl of voices that demand reaction but bear no eternal fruit. Distraction will come through old wounds, trying to reopen themselves to pull you backward into pain you've already healed from. Distraction will come through busyness, filling your days with endless activity so that your spirit becomes too crowded to hear my whisper. Distraction will come as subtle exhaustion, the kind that makes you too tired to pray, too tired to believe, too tired to hold on to the vision I gave you. Distraction will come through opportunities, yes, even good ones, that are not God ones. Things that look appealing, but pull you away from what is truly appointed for you. Distraction will come through emotional turbulence. When the enemy tries to stir up feelings that lead you away from peace, so that you react out of fear instead of responding out of faith. And distraction will come through people, some well-meaning, some unaware, some carrying weights that are not yours to carry, drawing you into battles that do not belong to your purpose. Child, hear this with clarity. Not everything that demands your attention deserves it. Not everyone who pulls on your heart should have access to your focus. Not every opportunity is sent by me. Not every battle is yours to fight. Not every opinion is yours to absorb. You must now step into the holy discipline of pruning, of saying no without guilt, of protecting your purpose with spiritual ferocity, of choosing the essential over the urgent, of choosing what aligns over what distracts, of choosing my voice over every other voice in your life. Because the path before you is narrow, sacred, intentional, and deeply anointed. And the only way to walk it faithfully is to walk it focused. Let me tell you a secret of the kingdom. A scattered mind cannot carry a divine assignment. A divided heart cannot sustain clarity. A distracted soul cannot walk in destiny. But a focused spirit, a heart anchored in me, a mind fixed on what is eternal, becomes unstoppable. This is why I am pruning your life, not to limit you, but to strengthen you. This is why I am removing certain people, not to isolate you, but to protect you. This is why certain doors closed, not to punish you, but to redirect you. This is why some habits lost their appeal, because they no longer fit the version of you that I am shaping. This is why disruptions came, because distractions had to die before your destiny could live. Do not fear this pruning. Do not fight it. Do not cling to what I am removing. Do not mourn what I am cutting away. A wise gardener cuts branches not because they are bad, but because they steal strength from the part meant to bear fruit. And child, you are entering a season of fruit. Fruit in your purpose, fruit in your relationships, fruit in your gifts, fruit in your spirit, fruit in your calling, fruit that lasts. But to bear such fruit, you must be focused on what truly matters and let everything else fall away. So come closer and hear the command of heaven spoken over your life. Fix your eyes on me, not on the opinions of people, not on the storms around you, not on the thoughts that worry you, not on the lies that haunt you, not on the noise of the world, not on the shadows of your past, not on the uncertainty of the future. Fix your eyes on me. For when your eyes are on me, you walk above the waves. When your eyes are on me, fear loses its grip. When your eyes are on me, clarity rises like morning light. When your eyes are on me, your steps become steady. When your eyes are on me, your heart becomes unshakable. When your eyes are on me, your destiny accelerates. Child, everything begins with where you look. Your gaze is your compass. Your focus is your foundation. Your attention is the key that unlocks your next season. So guard it, protect it, fight for it, honor it, because your future depends on it. And I, your father, your shepherd, your defender, your beginning and your end, will walk with you every step of the way as you learn to fix your gaze on what is eternal. Now breathe and let this truth settle. You are stepping into focus, and nothing will stop what I have begun in you. I know, my child, as you step deeper into this season of transformation, you can feel the weight of responsibility pressing against your heart, a quiet pressure that whispers that you must be strong, you must be perfect, you must somehow carry all that I have spoken over you. But listen to me now. Release that burden. Let it fall gently from your shoulders, because what I am doing in you is not meant to be carried by human strength. It is born from my spirit, sustained by my presence, and completed by my power. You are not walking alone through this refining. I am walking with you, shaping you, purifying your thoughts, softening your heart, and strengthening your spirit in ways you do not yet fully see. There are moments when you look ahead and it feels overwhelming. The distance too far, the climb too steep, the expectations too great. But I want you to understand something deeply. I do not call you to rise in your own strength. I call you to rise in mine. Every step you take is accompanied by the breath of my spirit. Every decision covered by my wisdom. Every fear overshadowed by my love. Do not measure your capability. Measure my faithfulness. Do not evaluate your future based on your limitations. Evaluate it based on my promises. For I am the one who carries you from glory to glory. You have asked me many times, Lord, am I ready? And I have answered you in gentle ways, through peace that settled unexpectedly, through strength that appeared when you felt empty, through clarity that lit your path when anxiety clouded your mind. The readiness you seek will not be found in some distant perfection. It is found in your willingness to trust me completely in this moment, right now. Readiness is not mastery. Readiness is surrender. My beloved, this part of the journey will require you to walk with a new kind of awareness of my presence, awareness of my voice, awareness of the subtle ways I guide you. I am no longer simply nudging you forward. I am drawing you closer. You have graduated from learning about me to walking with me, and now I am inviting you into the sacred intimacy of walking like me, not in divinity, but in character, in compassion, in integrity, in courage, in unwavering love that reflects who I am. This transformation cannot happen from afar. It can only happen when you stay close to me. Like a candle that only burns brightly when kept near the flame, your spirit glows strongest when you remain near my heart. Come close, my child, closer than you have ever been. Let me breathe life into your thoughts, peace into your emotions, and strength into your bones. The world around you may swirl with noise and chaos, but within me, there is stillness. There is clarity. There is a peace that does not make sense to the natural mind, but anchors the soul with supernatural calm. There is something I must teach you now, something essential for the season ahead. You have learned to trust me in the valley. Now you must learn to trust me on the mountaintop. You have learned to cling to me when everything was uncertain. Now you must cling to me when everything begins to open before you. Many of my children fall not in adversity, but in abundance. Not in lack, but in blessing. Not in struggle, but in success. Because when life becomes easier, they begin to loosen their grip on me. Their prayers grow softer. Their hearts drift subtly, slowly, quietly. But I am preparing you for a different story. I am building in you a heart that stays dependent even when you are strong, humble even when you are lifted high, surrendered even when doors fly open, faithful even when opportunities increase. I am teaching you to walk in blessing without losing sight of the blesser, to walk in purpose without replacing intimacy with productivity, to walk in influence without abandoning the posture of a servant. This is the way of true maturity, the way of spiritual greatness, the way of those who walk deeply with me. My child, hear me. Your purpose is greater than your comfort. Your calling is stronger than your fears. The anointing upon your life is heavier than the doubts that swirl around your mind. You were not created for an ordinary life. You were shaped, formed, prepared, refined for a destiny that carries eternal weight. And though you often feel small, unseen, and unqualified, I see you as I designed you, radiant with my glory, strong in my spirit, filled with divine potential that has not even begun to surface fully. Do not shrink back from the magnitude of what I'm awakening in you. Do not dim your light because you fear how brightly it may shine. Do not retreat into old patterns because newness feels unfamiliar. Step forward, step boldly, step with the confidence that comes not from your performance, but from my presence. I go before you, I stand beside you, I remain behind you, I uphold you, I cover you, I sustain you. You are surrounded by me, completely embraced by me, fully supported by me. But you must understand that the path ahead will not be without resistance. When you rise, darkness trembles. When you move forward, old chains rattle. When you step into new territory, the enemy fights hardest. He cannot stop my purpose, but he will try to stop your focus. He will attempt to cloud your clarity with anxiety, poison your peace with comparison, distract your devotion with busyness, blind your vision with fatigue. But hear me, you are not powerless. Heru, I have given you spiritual authority. I have equipped you with discernment. I have clothed you with righteousness. I have sealed you with my spirit. The enemy cannot overpower you. He can only distract you if you let him. So guard your focus, guard your heart, guard your time with me fiercely. Your intimacy with me is the wellspring of your strength. The enemy fears a believer who knows how to rest in my presence, how to hear my whisper, how to obey my voice without hesitation. He fears you because he sees what I have placed inside you: courage, authority, purpose, destiny, victory. My beloved, this journey is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming the person I always created you to be. You are shedding old identities, releasing old fears, breaking old patterns, rising from old wounds. And with every step, you are stepping closer to the version of yourself that reflects my image more clearly, my heart more deeply, my love more powerfully. Let this truth settle in your soul. I am not just sending you into your destiny, I am walking you into it. I am lighting your path one step at a time, opening doors no one can shut, closing doors that would harm you, orchestrating connections, aligning opportunities, protecting you from unseen dangers, guiding you with perfect wisdom. Nothing about your journey is accidental. Every detail is divine. And now, my child, breathe, rest, trust, for you are exactly where you need to be. Nothing is late, nothing is lost, nothing is ruined. I am working in the unseen, weaving the pieces of your story into a tapestry far more beautiful than anything you imagine. Stay close to me, stay surrendered, stay expectant, for the best chapters of your life are unfolding even in this very moment. My child, as you move forward into this unfolding season of purpose, I need to teach you something that will anchor your soul in ways nothing else can. You have learned to trust me in your fears. You have learned to seek me in your uncertainties. You have learned to lean on me in your weakness. But now I must teach you how to remain steady, unshaken, unmovable, even when the ground beneath your life begins to shift. For there will come moments in this journey when circumstances rise suddenly, when pressures intensify without warning, when emotions surge like waves threatening to pull you under. But hear me, I am training you to stand firm, not by denying the storm, but by rooting yourself so deeply in me that no storm can uproot you. There is a strength I am forming in you, a holy resilience the world cannot comprehend. It is not toughness made from pride, nor hardness made from self-protection. It is a quiet, unbreakable endurance born from abiding in my presence. This strength is the kind that allows you to bend without breaking, to feel deeply without being destroyed, to walk through fire without losing your identity. Because your identity is no longer held together by circumstances, it is held together by me. You have been through seasons where your emotions controlled your decisions, where fear dictated your path, where uncertainty caused you to hesitate. But those days are ending. I am maturing you, shaping you, refining you. I am teaching you to rise above the noise of your feelings and step into the clarity of my spirit. Your emotions are not your enemy, but they were never meant to be your master. Let them flow. Let them be acknowledged, but do not let them lead. Let my word lead. Let my voice lead. Let my peace lead. And here is something sacred I want you to understand. Peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is the presence of me. Peace is not what I give you. Peace is who I am. When you remain in me, peace remains in you, even when life becomes turbulent. You will look around and see storms, but within you there will be a stillness, a steadiness, a deep knowing that you are held, guarded, protected. My beloved, there will be seasons when others do not understand the path I am taking you on. They may question why you are changing, why you are letting go of certain habits, why you are refusing certain distractions, why you are choosing stillness instead of chaos. But listen carefully. The path I have for you is sacred. Not everyone can comprehend the shaping I am doing in your spirit. Not everyone can understand the clarity I am giving you. Not everyone is meant to walk this road with you. Do not let the misunderstanding of others pull you out of alignment with what I am speaking. Obedience is often lonely, but it is never empty. There is always purpose in the pruning, always purpose in the separation, always purpose in the narrow path. When I isolate you, I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. I am removing noise so you can hear clearly, removing distractions so you can see clearly, removing burdens so you can rise freely. What feels like loss is often divine shaping. You have cried before me, wondering why some connections faded, why some doors closed, why some seasons ended abruptly. But my child, the things I remove with intention. You do not yet see what I see. Some relationships were draining your focus. Some environments were weakening your spirit. Some opportunities were pulling you away from me subtly, softly, quietly. I am not just protecting your present. I am protecting your destiny. And now I am inviting you to trust me at a deeper level than before. Not just trust me with your emergencies, but with your direction. Not just trust me with your fears, but with your dreams. Not just trust me to rescue you, but trust me to lead you. Your life is not random. Your steps are not scattered. Your journey is not aimless. I am the shepherd who goes before you, the one who guides with wisdom, the one who leads with gentleness, the one who never misplaces a single detail. You have been asking me, Lord, what is next? What do you want me to do? Listen closely. Before I show you the next assignment, I am strengthening the inner foundation that will carry that assignment. Purpose without preparation becomes crushing. Calling without character becomes dangerous. Influence without intimacy becomes empty. I am not delaying you. I am building you. I am establishing within you the stability that will protect what I am preparing to place upon your life. There are things I am calling you to carry that require spiritual maturity, emotional wisdom, and a heart anchored in compassion. I am shaping your capacity, stretching your endurance, sharpening your discernment, not to burden you, but to prepare you. You are stepping into a season where your life will touch others in ways you cannot imagine. Your presence will bring peace where there is confusion. Your words will bring life where there is hopelessness. Your love will bring healing where there is pain. But hear this, you cannot pour from an empty well. That is why I am drawing you deeper into my presence, deeper into quiet moments with me, deeper into the sanctuary of stillness. Do not rush this. Do not despise the season of inward strengthening. For everything I will do through you is first something I must do in you. There is a gentleness I am teaching you, a patience I am forming in you, a compassion I am cultivating within you. These qualities are not accidental. They are the marks of my heart. You are becoming more like me, slowly, steadily, beautifully. Even on the days you feel stagnant, something is growing. Even on the days you feel nothing, transformation is happening beneath the surface. Even on the days you feel weak, your spirit is being fortified with heavenly strength. And there is more. I am teaching you how to hear my voice with greater clarity. You have wondered if you are discerning me correctly, if the thoughts you feel are your own or from me. Listen, my sheep know my voice. You are not trying to earn that ability. You already have it. What you are learning is confidence. My voice is not distant, not complicated, not hidden. It is gentle, peaceful, consistent, aligning perfectly with my word. The voice that leads you into fear is not mine. The voice that condemns you is not mine. The voice that fills you with confusion is not mine. My voice brings clarity, even when it challenges you. You will soon begin to notice that I am guiding you in subtle ways, in sudden thoughts, in a stirring in your spirit, in a gentle nudge to wait, or a quiet push to move forward. This awareness is part of your training. The more you lean in, the clearer I become. And now, my beloved, understand this. I am preparing you not only to hear my voice, but to walk in it boldly. There will be moments when I call you to take steps that feel risky, moments when I ask you to speak words that feel beyond your courage, moments when I guide you into places you once feared. But do not shrink back, for I am with you. When you step in obedience, you will feel my strength rise within you in ways that astonish even you. This is the sacred beauty of walking with me. You will discover that courage is not something you possess. It is something I provide. Wisdom is not something you generate. It is something I supply. Strength is not something you build. It is something I breathe into you. So walk with me. Stay close to me. Trust me with every detail of your unfolding destiny. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are not unprepared. Everything I have done in you has been leading to this moment, the moment when you begin to step boldly into the fullness of who I created you to be. My child, come closer, for what I am about to speak to you now is not only guidance, it is the deep healing your soul has longed for. You have carried wounds that no one sees, wounds that shaped how you think, how you feel, how you trust, and how you love. Some of these wounds came from people who should have protected you. Others came from seasons of disappointment that felt endless. And still others came from moments when you felt I was silent. You have buried some of this pain so deeply that even you no longer recognize its influence. But I see it clearly, and I do not expose your wounds to shame you. I expose them to heal you. There are pieces of your story that you still avoid, memories you refuse to revisit because they trigger fear, shame, or sorrow. But beloved, unresolved pain becomes a hidden chain, quietly controlling the choices you make. It limits your joy, your freedom, your relationships, and even your ability to fully step into the destiny I created for you. Today, I am inviting you into a sacred place where healing is not forced, but gently breathed into the tender places of your heart. Let me sit with you in the rooms of your soul you have kept locked for too long. Let me touch what you have been afraid to feel. Let me mend what you thought would be broken forever. You have asked me, Lord, why do these same feelings keep returning? Why do I react in certain ways even when I try not to? It is because pain does not disappear with time. It only buries itself deeper. But I am the healer, the one who restores what the world breaks, the one who rewrites the story the enemy tried to ruin. I am not afraid of your wounds. I am not disappointed in your struggles. I am not overwhelmed by your emotions. I hold your entire history in my hands, and I know how to take even the ugliest chapters and transform them into testimonies of beauty, redemption, and power. Let me speak to your heart now, the heart that has been bruised, hardened, or guarded for so long. You have lived much of your life in a posture of protection, tightening your grip, building walls, expecting hurt, fearing betrayal, preparing for disappointment, even in moments that should bring joy. You have survived by self-protection, but you cannot thrive through self-protection. And so now, in this moment, I am inviting you to lower the walls that once kept you safe, but now keep you bound. You are safe with me, truly safe. You are seen, known, cherished, and protected. You can open your heart without fear, because my love is not fragile, inconsistent, or conditional like human love. It is steady, unchanging, unbreakable. My beloved, you have carried rejection that left deep imprints in your identity. Moments where you were overlooked, abandoned, misunderstood, judged, or dismissed. These wounds convinced you that you were not enough, not worthy, not valuable, not lovable. But hear me, those voices lied to you. Those experiences do not define you. I do, and I say to you now, with the authority of heaven, you are chosen, you are desired, you are precious, you are mine. I did not pick you out of pity. I picked you out of purpose. Before the foundations of the world, I loved you, wanted you, planned for you. No human rejection can cancel the divine acceptance I have placed upon your life. There is also a wound in you from disappointment, disappointment in others, disappointment in life, disappointment even in yourself. You hoped for things that did not happen. You waited for breakthroughs that took years. You prayed for answers that seemed delayed. This disappointment settled in your heart like a shadow, coloring your expectations and weakening your hope. But today I am lifting that shadow. I am breathing hope back into your weary soul. I am restoring the belief that good things can happen for you, not just for others. Your life is not defined by disappointment. It is defined by my faithfulness. And you will soon see how I turn delayed seasons into divine appointments. But the deepest wound, the one you rarely admit, is the fear that I have let you down. The fear that I was absent when you needed me most. I know the nights when you cried alone. I know the moments when you questioned my silence. I know the seasons when you wondered if I had forgotten you. But beloved, my silence was not abandonment. It was preparation. My absence was not absence. It was alignment. I was working behind the scenes in ways you could not see. I was protecting you from paths that would have harmed you. I was strengthening your spirit through the very seasons that felt empty. You were never alone, not for a moment. Now breathe, child. Breathe in the truth that I am not just restoring your life, I am restoring you. I am healing the way you think, the way you trust, the way you hope, the way you love. I am giving you a heart of flesh where there has been hardness, giving you tenderness where there has been fear, giving you courage where there has been insecurity, giving you stability where there has been emotional turbulence. This healing is not sudden. It is sacred. It is not rushed. It is intentional. It is not surface level. It is deep, holistic, and transformative. And yet healing is not the end. It is the foundation. For I am raising you into someone who will carry my compassion into a wounded world. I am making you a safe place for others, a balm for broken hearts, a source of comfort for the hurting. The empathy you carry will be powerful because it has been forged in your own healing. You will speak to others with a clarity and gentleness that comes from knowing what it means to be restored. Your story will unlock healing in others. Your testimony will break chains. Your life will radiate the hope you once longed for. But hear me, you must let go of the belief that you are too damaged, too complicated, or too behind to be used by me. Those lies come from the enemy, not from your Father. I do not call the flawless, I call the surrendered. I do not use the perfect, I use the willing. And what I redeem, I use powerfully. Do not underestimate the beauty of what I am forming in you. Do not diminish the worth of your own transformation. You are not behind. You are being refined. You are not defective. You are being perfected. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt with divine craftsmanship. Let me restore your self-worth, your confidence, your identity. You are not defined by what happened to you, nor by the mistakes you made, nor by the labels others placed on you. You are defined by me, and I call you beloved, chosen, set apart, redeemed. Let these truths reshape you, rebuild you, restore you. Let them become the new foundation of your heart. And now, my child, lift your eyes. Healing is not merely for survival. It is preparation for destiny. The person you are becoming will walk with a depth of love, clarity, and strength you never thought possible. You will love without fear, trust without trembling, hope without hesitation. You will walk in purpose with a healed heart that no longer leaks pain, but overflows compassion. You will stand strong, not because you are unscarred, but because your scars have become testimonies of my goodness. So rest in this sacred work I am doing. You do not need to force your healing, just receive it. You do not need to rush your progress, just remain in me. Day by day, moment by moment, I am restoring you in ways you will look back on with awe. Your heart is safe in my hands. Your story is safe in my plan. Your future is safe in my promise. My child, draw near, for what I am about to speak now is the turning point. The place where healing becomes strength, where restoration becomes calling, where inward transformation begins to flow outward like a river. You have been walking through a sacred season, a season where I have been reaching into the hidden chambers of your heart, healing wounds you buried, lifting burdens you could not articulate, and restoring parts of you that were fractured by life's storms. But now I am preparing to lead you into something greater, a life where you no longer carry pain as part of your identity, but as evidence of my redeeming power. There is something you must understand. Your healing was never meant to end with comfort. It is meant to awaken purpose. I did not rescue you so you could simply feel better. I rescued you so you could rise, so you could walk in authority, so you could shine with a light powerful enough to break through the darkness in others. The healing I have done in you is a mantle you will carry, not as a weight, but as a spiritual garment that marks you as one who has walked with me in the deep places. Do not underestimate what is happening inside you, for the transformation you feel is only a small glimpse of what is unfolding in the unseen. You have wondered why the path has been so emotional, so vulnerable, so tender. It is because I have been softening your heart, making it fertile for compassion, shaping it to reflect mine. A hardened heart cannot carry great purpose. It cracks under pressure. But a heart that has been softened by my love, molded by my hands, strengthened by my spirit, that heart can hold the weight of destiny. I am preparing you to become someone who carries my presence to weary souls, someone who releases peace into chaotic places, someone who brings hope into spaces filled with despair. The days ahead will require a new level of sensitivity to my voice. Not sensitivity that leads to fragility, but sensitivity that leads to obedience. There will be moments when I whisper and you will feel a stirring that you cannot explain. A nudge to speak to someone, a pull to pray, a quiet urging to step forward when your natural instinct is to step back. Do not ignore these moments, for they are invitations, divine openings where heaven touches earth through your life. You are becoming a vessel through which my compassion and wisdom will flow, gently, powerfully, effortlessly. And yet with this calling comes responsibility, not the burden of performance, but the responsibility of stewardship. You must guard your heart with greater intentionality. You must protect your intimacy with me above all else. You must create space for quiet moments, because your strength will come not from activity, but from abiding. You cannot pour out if you are not continually being filled. And so I call you, come to me daily, sit with me, listen, let my words wash over you, let my spirit refresh you, become and give glory to me. So stand tall, my beloved, not in pride, but in purpose. Lift your head, not in arrogance, but in confidence that you are chosen, anointed, and appointed. The work I am doing in you is holy, and it will not stop here. This chapter is preparation for the influence, compassion, and spiritual authority you will soon walk in. You are stepping into a future filled with peace, clarity, and courage. Remain close to me, and nothing will stop what I am unfolding in your life. My child, breathe slowly now. For what I am about to speak is the kind of truth that settles deeply into the soul, the kind that anchors you when life shifts, the kind that clarifies your spirit when your world feels blurred. You have walked with me through healing, through transformation, through awakening, and through renewal. But now I must lead you into something even more profound, the understanding of who you are becoming and why your journey has unfolded the way it has. Nothing about your story has been accidental. Not a moment, not a season, not a tear, not a breakthrough. Everything has been woven with purpose, even the parts that once felt confusing or painful. There is a strength emerging in you, one that did not exist before, one that has been forged slowly, gently, intentionally through every moment you trusted me when you did not understand. This strength is not loud or forceful. It is steady, quiet, unshakable. It is the strength that comes from knowing that no matter what rises against you, you will not face it alone. It is the strength that grows when you've seen my faithfulness too many times to doubt me now. It is the strength that remains even when your emotions shift, because your foundation no longer rests on feelings, but on truth. I am teaching you, beloved, that true maturity is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to remain anchored in me through every struggle, It is the ability to remain peaceful even when your circumstances are storming. It is the ability to remain gentle even when life feels harsh. It is the ability to remain hopeful even when nothing seems to change. And most of all, it is the ability to remain close to me not only in desperation, but in devotion. There was a time when you sought me mostly in your pain, when trouble turned your heart toward me, when crisis brought you to your knees. But now you are entering a season where you will seek me not only because you are hurting, but because you are hungry. Hungry for my presence, for my voice, for my nearness. This hunger is the sign of spiritual maturity, the evidence that your relationship with me is no longer transactional, it is transformational. And now listen carefully, because I must show you the truth about your identity. You have seen yourself through the lens of your past, through the lens of your wounds, through the lens of your shortcomings, through the lens of people who misunderstood you. But I see you through the lens of who I created you to be, through the lens of your purpose, through the lens of my spirit within you. You see weakness, I see potential. You see mistakes, I see redemption. You see delays, I see preparation. You see yourself as ordinary, but I see the extraordinary life that is rising within you. My child, you must stop defining yourself by what you used to be. You are not the person shaped by fear. You are the one strengthened by courage. You are not the person broken by rejection. You are the one chosen by heaven. You are not the person who is afraid to speak. You are the one whose words I will use to bring life. You are not the one who lived in shadows. You are the one I am calling to shine. You have asked me many times, Lord, why do you choose me? Why do you speak to me? Why do you lead me? And my answer remains the same, because I delight in you, because I place something in you that reflects my heart, because I see what you cannot yet see. I see the compassion that flows from your spirit, the endurance that rises in adversity, the kindness that survives heartbreak, the humility that refuses to become proud, the courage that awakens even when you feel afraid. I see the parts of you that the world overlooked, the parts that heaven celebrates. But now I must also prepare you for something that comes with spiritual growth. The weight of responsibility, not responsibility in the sense of pressure or burden, but the spiritual responsibility of carrying light in dark places. For where I send you, there will be people who look to you for hope, for comfort, for guidance, for truth. And you may think, Lord, I am not qualified to carry such weight. But beloved, your qualification is not based on expertise. It is based on surrender. The more surrendered you are, the more I can flow through you. There will come moments when someone crosses your path who needs my peace, and you will feel me whisper, speak to them. There will be moments when someone's spirit is heavy, and you will feel my compassion rise inside you in a way you cannot ignore. There will be moments when you sense my presence prompting you to pray, to comfort, to encourage, to listen, to simply sit with someone in silence. These are not burdens. They are assignments, holy assignments, moments where heaven touches earth through your obedience. But for this to flow through you freely, there is one thing you must continue to learn: the discipline of inner stillness. The world around you will not grow quieter. People will not become less demanding. Responsibilities will not magically disappear. But you must learn to create stillness within your own soul, a place that remains undisturbed even when life is loud. This is where you will hear me most clearly, not in the noise, but in the stillness, not in the rush, but in the rest, not in the striving, but in the surrender. And now, I need to speak to you about something deeper: your endurance. For the calling I have placed upon your life is not a sprint. It is a long, sacred journey. There will be days when your spirit feels strong and days when it feels weary. Days when you feel invincible and days when you feel broken. Days when my presence feels tangible and days when it feels distant. But hear me. Your endurance does not come from your own strength. It comes from staying connected to me. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will refill you. When you feel empty, come to me, and I will restore you. When you feel unsure, come to me, and I will guide you. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me, and I will calm you. You are not expected to walk this path perfectly. You are only expected to walk it with me. And as long as you remain close, you will not fail. You will not fall. You will not lose your way. Beloved, I must also tell you this. I trust you. Yes, I trust you. I trust your heart. I trust your obedience. I trust your intentions. I trust your willingness to follow me even when it costs you something. I trust you not because you are flawless, but because you are faithful. And I can do more with a faithful heart than the world can do with the most skilled person. You are becoming someone who can carry my presence with grace, someone who can carry my compassion with humility, someone who can carry my truth with gentleness, someone who can carry my strength with tenderness. This is who you are becoming, someone who reflects me in quiet but powerful ways. And now I speak this blessing over you. May your spirit grow steady. May your heart grow soft. May your mind grow clear. May your steps grow bold. May your life grow bright. May your purpose unfold without fear. May your future rise with peace. For I am with you in every breath, every step, every moment. My child, lean in closely now, because we have reached the part of your journey where revelation turns into commissioning, where everything I have healed in you, taught you, and shaped within you begins to take form in the way you live, in the way you walk, in the way you carry yourself in the world. You have learned to trust me in the hidden places. You have learned to rest in my presence. You have learned to surrender your wounds. You have learned to hear my voice. But now I am preparing you to walk with a new kind of confidence, a confidence that does not come from personality or ability, but from identity. There is a mantle upon your life, a divine assignment that goes deeper than mere plans or aspirations. It is woven into the core of who you are. It is not something you chase, it is something you become. And that is why your journey has been so intentional, why your healing has been so thorough, why your transformation has been so deep. I have not been preparing you for a small purpose. I have been preparing you for a life that carries eternal weight. You may not fully see it yet, but there is a spiritual authority forming within you. It does not look like dominance. It does not sound like shouting. It does not act from pride. It is an authority rooted in love, shaped by compassion, and carried with humility. It is the kind of authority that shifts atmospheres simply by entering the room. You will walk into situations and feel my peace flow from you. You will speak and heaviness will break. You will pray and things will shift in the unseen. You will comfort and hearts will soften. You will stand near someone and they will feel a calm they cannot explain. This is what it means to carry my presence. But hear me. This authority does not come from striving. It comes from abiding. It grows as you stay close to me, as you listen for my whisper, as you walk in obedience to the small things. Do not expect your authority to look like the world's version of power. The world seeks control, but my authority flows from surrender. The world seeks attention, but my authority flows from hidden faithfulness. The world seeks recognition, but my authority flows from purity of heart. And so now I am teaching you something essential, how to walk with authority and humility at the same time. Humility keeps you dependent on me. Authority keeps you confident in me. Humility keeps your heart soft. Authority keeps your spirit strong. Humility keeps you teachable. Authority keeps you fearless. These two must walk hand in hand, for the calling ahead will require both. There will be moments when I call you to speak boldly, and humility will keep your motives pure. There will be moments when I call you to remain silent, and authority will keep your heart steady. There will be moments when you feel compassion rise like fire, and you will know it is me urging you to act. My child, do not be afraid of these moments. Do not question whether I am truly using you. You will know, you will sense it, you will feel my spirit gently guiding your steps. And even when you feel unqualified, I will give you the words, the discernment, the strength you need. But to walk in this new level of purpose, there is something else I must teach you: the discipline of protecting your spiritual atmosphere. Just as your physical body requires rest and nourishment, your spirit requires protection and boundaries. You cannot allow every voice to influence you. You cannot let negativity root itself in your mind. You cannot remain in environments that drain your peace. You cannot entertain thoughts that pull you off your path. Your spirit is too precious, too sensitive, too important to be unguarded. There will be times when I urge you to disconnect from certain conversations, to step away from certain people, to limit your exposure to certain atmospheres, not because I want to isolate you, but because I want to preserve the clarity I have entrusted you with. You must learn to recognize what strengthens your spirit and what weakens it, what draws you closer to me and what pulls you subtly away. This discernment will become one of your greatest tools. And now I must speak to you about something deeper: the calling to influence. You have believed for so long that your life is small, that your story is ordinary, that your voice does not hold weight. But beloved, I tell you now, your life is a seed, and seeds are always small before they multiply. What I am growing in you will influence more lives than you realize, not through fame, but through faithfulness. Not through platforms, but through presence. Not through striving, but through surrender. Influence in my kingdom is not measured by numbers. It is measured by impact. A single conversation led by my spirit can shift someone's destiny. A single prayer prayed in faith can break generational chains. A single act of kindness can soften a heart that was once hardened. A single moment of obedience can unlock transformation in another soul. Never underestimate what I can do through you when you are willing to listen and obey. You will soon begin to notice that people are drawn to you in unexpected ways. Some will seek your advice without knowing why. Some will open their hearts to you without hesitation. Some will feel safe with you in a way they cannot explain. This is not because of your personality. It is because of my presence resting upon you. Do not shrink back from this. Do not question it. Do not apologize for it. Walk in it with humility. Embrace it with gentleness. Steward it with wisdom. But with influence also comes spiritual resistance. The enemy fears believers who influence others with love, mercy, and truth. He will try to discourage you, distract you, confuse you, make you doubt your calling. That is why your roots must remain deep in me. Your intimacy with me will be your shield. Your obedience will be your sword. Your peace will be your armor. Your love will be your victory. And now, child, I must tell you something very important. You are stepping into a season where opportunities will begin to appear suddenly. Conversations, connections, open doors, ideas, invitations. Some will feel small, some will feel overwhelming, some will feel unexpected, but not every opportunity is from me. Some will be distractions dressed as blessings. This is why discernment is crucial. You must not choose based on convenience, emotion, or logic alone. You must choose based on my voice. If an opportunity pulls you away from me, it is not from me. If it requires you to compromise your peace, it is not from me. If it fuels your pride more than your purpose, it is not from me. If it shortens your prayers instead of deepening them, it is not from me. If it makes you rush instead of rest in me, it is not from me. You will know my opportunities because they align with your spirit, they strengthen your peace, They deepen your dependence on me. They expand your compassion. They stretch your faith. They draw you closer, not farther. Walk slowly. Listen carefully. Move prayerfully. I will direct every step. And now, I speak this truth over your destiny. Your future will not look like your past. The heaviness you once carried will not follow you into the next season. The fear you once lived with will not shape your decisions anymore. The wounds that once defined you will become testimonies of victory. You are crossing a threshold, a divine transition. The version of you that was shaped by survival is meeting the version of you that was created for purpose. Walk forward with courage, for I am with you. Walk forward with peace, for I go before you. Walk forward with confidence, for I have equipped you. Walk forward with hope, for I have prepared every step. You are entering the season you once prayed for, and you will walk in it with grace. My child, come near once more, for we are nearing the sacred culmination of everything I have been speaking over your life. In this moment, I want you to slow your breathing. Quiet your thoughts. Let your heart become still, for what I am about to reveal carries immense weight and eternal significance. You have been walking through a journey of healing, growth, preparation, and awakening, but now I must lead you into something deeper, the revelation of divine partnership. Everything I have poured into you is not only for your strengthening, it is for your assignment, not only for your renewal, but for your mission, not only for your freedom, but for the freedom of those who will encounter me through your life. You may feel small, but your purpose is not small. You may feel ordinary, but the calling upon you is anything but ordinary. There are people whose lives will be changed because of the seeds I have planted in you. People who will find hope through your compassion. People who will discover peace through your presence. People who will feel my love through your kindness. People who will hear my voice through your obedience. Do not underestimate the power of a surrendered life. The world measures impact by size, but I measure impact by obedience. One act of obedience can influence eternity in ways you cannot comprehend. And now I must teach you the posture of a true spiritual warrior. You have fought battles in the past with fear, with confusion, with anxiety, with exhaustion. But from this point forward, you will fight from a place of victory, from a place of identity, from a place of rest. The enemy seeks to exhaust you, but I strengthen you. The enemy seeks to confuse you, but I clarify you. The enemy seeks to intimidate you, but I embolden you. You are entering a season where you will no longer react from fear. You will respond from authority. You will no longer shrink back. You will stand firm. You will no longer question your worth. You will walk in confidence. To walk in this authority, you must understand the spiritual reality of who you are. You are not a passive observer of life. You are a participant in a kingdom that cannot be shaken. You are not a helpless victim of circumstance. You are a child of the King, empowered by my Spirit. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are being led by my wisdom. You are not walking alone. My angels encamp around you. You are not overshadowed by darkness. You carry light powerful enough to break atmospheres. Everywhere you go, the environment shifts because my Spirit moves with you. This world is drowning in fear, confusion, loneliness, conflict, and spiritual hunger. People are searching for something real, something pure, something that carries peace beyond understanding. And that is why I have set you apart, why I have refined you, why I have healed you, why I have drawn you into deeper intimacy with me. Because you cannot give what you do not